now rolling. All right. What is your name and position here?
My name is Kristen Ferrari. I'm an executive assistant at Active Heroes.
What does Active Heroes do, and who do y'all primarily help?
Sure. Active Heroes, we are based here in Louisville, Kentucky, but we have nationwide programs and events that encourage families and military families and veterans and just people who care about our military get together, have some camaraderie, support our military and veterans. Active Heroes is working to reduce the number of daily veteran and active duty suicides, which currently the number is 20 per day. So we try to fight that number and reduce it by offering supports and services here in Louisville and all across the United States with events.
What services do you provide?
We have a community center, which we're in right now. It has programming for families and military, things like massage, acupuncture, family support group, things like that. And we also have a retreat in Shepherdsville, Kentucky, which has, we just built our second cabin, and we hope to keep building cabins so that we can provide a place of rest and rejuvenation to military families and veterans.
What is the most difficult part of your job?
And the most difficult part of my job personally is when we learn of another suicide across the U.S. So that's the reason we exist, and that's the only thing we do not want to hear about. That's the hardest thing, is when we get that note that somebody has passed on due to suicide.
What is the least understood thing about the people you serve or about your organization?
I think the least understood is the need for our military and our veterans to return to a place that welcomes them back and supports them and understands their unique needs when they return from any kind of active duty. You know, whether it's fresh out of active duty or 30 years down the road, there's just a unique need that we are striving to fill.
So kind of not like in Vietnam, how nobody supported our soldiers.
Right. You know, we're here for the person who's just getting back, and we're here for the veteran who's been out for 40 years.
What could help people understand this?
Personally, I think that knowing a veteran or a military family is really one of the best ways to really understand the needs and the problems. You know, I was fortunate enough not to have any suicides in my family, and we really did have a large military presence before I was born. I did not know many family members personally, because they had already passed on, but.
Yeah, like how you're saying about family, I had family starting back in the American Revolution all the way up to now. So, well, actually, my latest relative got out of the reserves, I think, a couple of years ago, and he was suffering. He got sent over to Iraq, and he was suffering PTSD for about a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an interesting time.
Definitely. The best way to get to know the needs, I think, is to personally be affected or reach out and actually learn about it.
Yeah, I found out what my dad did in the Navy. It was not a pleasant job.
Right.
Sure, his job was worse than. Well, his was. You might as well see national combat. What he had to do, he had to pull bodies out of the water.
Right.
And I was like, that was not a pleasant job.
Yes.
Why do you think this particular injustice continues to happen in our world?
I think just the sheer quantity of our military coming back, you know, the services range, I think, across the U.S. I think that it's just largely understood by civilians.
What are some factors that contribute to this happening?
Um, that's a good question. It's not one that I completely understand yet because I'm learning every day. I think it affects people differently, so it's hard for me to gauge just as an administrative professional.
Who do you feel has the power to change this situation?
I think it's a team effort. I don't think it'll come down to any one group. It's an understanding of civilians in our community and also the supports that our government puts in place for our veterans and our military. It's a wholehearted effort that needs to be better to by everyone.
This is my last question. The direct and social action, what is y'all, like a project plan y'all want to do with a direct and a social action?
Sure.
Or that y'all are presently doing?
Our direct action is making available our retreat and our community center activities. Most are free. Our social, I guess, on our website and across the U.S., we've developed a peer mentor program, which anybody who has a heart for our military can sign up to be a peer mentor and go through a suicide prevention course and be a resource on our peer mentor map. I think that having access to many different kinds of support is our goal, both here and across the U.S.
And what about your social?
Our peer mentor program, we have 1 million followers on Facebook. We try to develop team leaders across the U.S. in different cities so that when people call and realize that we are in Louisville, Kentucky, we can direct them, hopefully, to an event or a team leader or a resource in their area. And that's often found on our website, on our resource map. We've targeted those folks across the U.S. who offer a certain service or they're part of our business. Our business partners, peer mentors across the map, and just general support and encouragement on our Facebook page and sharing people's stories.
Is there this is just another question, this wasn't part of the list, but is there any any active things y'all doing right now?
Sure. On Veterans Day here in Louisville, we'll have a 20-hour march at Veterans Park. So we'll do that from 12 in the afternoon to 4 in the afternoon to 12 p.m. the next day. So the 20-hour is representative of the 20 suicides a day. And we'll do that here. We have so many good relationships with organizations who have a heart for our military, so they will incorporate us into their events. 5Ks, we've got truck marches, and here at the community center we'll have a Halloween party for families. We'll have a Polar Express party at Christmas. So there's things like that, whatever we can do to get people out and about and talking to each other.
Like Knob Creek just had a big machine gun shoot.
Yeah.
Do you have people like them that help you out too?
We do, actually. We had a booth at Knob Creek this past weekend.
I was over there this weekend.
Yeah.
Wondering how come I didn't see y'all.
We had a little tent in the front yard, so you might have parked and walked right in.
Yeah, we rode in and me and my father out there. I'm surprised I didn't see y'all.
Well, yeah, those are the kinds of events that we love to
Actually, I think I may have actually seen y'all. I just didn't go over to y'all.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, we're hoping to be back there in the spring. They've been a good partner and a donor.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe in the springtime I can help y'all out, not set up and all that. And I'll,
That would be great. We will take you.
I mean, plus I get to sit there and listen to gunfire all day. I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah. See some friendly faces, you know.
Yeah, I might see some friendly faces out there.
Good. We would love to have you. Now you're on video, so we can actually tap you and say, remember when you
Yeah.
said you wanted to help us? It's time to go. So expect that call in the spring.
Oh, I will. I think I make because I play baseball there in the springtime,
Mhm.
and all I gotta do is talk to my coach saying that I have service that weekend. Do y'all do it all 3 days?
I think they're gonna try. This time
Alright.
we could only do one day due to staffing.
Yeah, I know. I would be able to go after school on that Friday.
Great.
I have to go home, change and everything, because eventually I'm gonna get a shirt from y'all here, so that way I can have a shirt saying Active Heroes, and I'm gonna get a shirt from here, and then I can meet y'all there after I get changed and all that.
Awesome. I'll tell Jennifer. She'll be your contact.
Yeah, I've gotten in contact with her a couple times.
Great. Thank you. Thanks for sharing your time.
Hmm.
Thanks for doing this project on us.
hmm Would you like to do a walk around?
Sure. This is our meeting room, so we can have probably 20 to about 40 people comfortably in here for some different events. During our open time, you can just come and hang out and have a cup of coffee and, encourage your military families and friends and veterans to come meet you here. It's a good safe place just to chat and be who you are. We have a list of lots of resources on our wall for what horticulture. We've got information about our services, our business partners, and lots of good things. And right back here, we offer our services, like our acupuncture and our massage. These are those rooms. And we do that about once a week. And people can take advantage of those by signing up on our website. And these services are free due to a grant for us from business partners. So that is a great resource for the community. And I'll take you over to our store. Actually, we'll stop at this desk. Lots of people come and they might have a need for a job or educational offerings. So we put our event dates up, like things that are on the radar here at the community center or our retreat. And then we also list some of the seminars and classes that happen here also. A job board if people are looking for a certain job or just need to start somewhere. Here's a list of military-friendly companies. So we like to refer people to them. It's a great partnership. And we also have plenty of retail items here in our store. We've got all the major branches of the military. We've got things as small as a keychain or a sticker all the way up to sweatshirts for the winter. Here in our store, we have a great online store also. It's at activeheroes.org and you click on store. So we do lots of business through our store nationwide. Got some good stuff. And when families come, we also want to take care of our little people in the military families. So we've had some nice donors donate some great toys and things. So while mom and dad are learning or getting a service, then the little kids have something to play with in here.